Microsoft Corporation is one of the world's largest and most influential technology companies. Founded on April 4, 1975, by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, Microsoft has played a pivotal role in the personal computing revolution and the development of software and hardware technologies. William Bill Henry Gates was born on October 28, 1955, in an upper-middle-class family in Seattle. In 1968, Lakeside School, Seattle, for teenagers at this school had drawn interest towards their school's new computers. One of these computers was called the Teletype Model 33. They wanted to use this new machine to build computer programs that could potentially allow them to do things like play tic-tac-toe, or even make their own class schedules. The trouble was that you needed to rent computer usage time, which was a hefty $40 an hour. So instead of paying that $40 an hour, they decided to exploit some bugs in these computer systems in order to use the computers for free. And for a while, things were great and these students were able to freely program whatever they wanted, but eventually the Computer Center Corporation caught them stealing computer usage time, and the company immediately banned these students from using their computer systems. The three students that were banned were named Kent Evans, Rick Weiland and Bill Gates. Years later, a 17-year-old Bill Gates and a 19-year-old Paul Allen made a new venture together called Trafo Data, which used the newest Intel processor to turn raw traffic data into comprehensive and easy-to-read reports. The business didn't last very long because Bill Gates left to Harvard University to enroll in a pre-law program and Paul Allen left for Washington State University to pursue a computer science degree. In 1975, Popular Electronics magazine featured a new computer called the Altair 8800 inches microcomputer. This was a revolutionary product that was viewed as the first commercially successful personal computer. Now, Paul Allen and Bill Gates had caught a glimpse of the Altair issue of the Popular Electronics magazine. So the two called each other up and discussed making a basic programming language interpreter for the computer. They ended up talking to the inventors of the Altair, who were MITs, where Gates and Allen claimed to have a working interpreter for the computer ready to go. Even though this wasn't true at all, but MITs was quite interested and wanted this interpreter. So Gates immediately started working on the interpreter, while Paul Allen built a simulator for the interpreter. On the way to presenting their product, the boot-up system for the interpreter still wasn't ready, so the last bit of code was actually written on the way to the meeting, and by the time they arrived at the meeting, they still hadn't run a full test of the interpreter that they had just built. So during the actual meeting, they ran their first full test where it worked perfectly. After the meeting, MITs agreed to sell Gates and Allen's interpreter product as Altair Basic. Little did the two college students know that this would be the very first product that was created by their newly named company called Microcomputer Software, known today as Microsoft. Over the next couple of years, the success of the Altair Basic made Microsoft a multi-million-dollar company. In 1980, Microsoft's revenue was nearing $30 million, when they decided to open up their first international office in Japan. Microsoft signed a contract with IBM to provide an operating system for their new personal computer, which would become known as the IBM PC. Microsoft didn't have an operating system at the time, so they purchased a product called 86DOS from another company and renamed it MS-DOS. This partnership was a significant milestone for the company. In 1983, just as Microsoft passed 1 million installed of MS-DOS, Paul Allen was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma and decided to leave the company. Gates didn't have too much time to focus on problems outside of Microsoft, as the company was working on a word processing program called Word, a spreadsheet program called Excel, in a graphical user interface called Windows. Microsoft released Windows in 1985, which was a graphical user interface for MS-DOS, and it eventually became the dominant operating system for personal computers. On March 13, 1986, Microsoft had its initial public offering where the company was valued at $350 million. This made Bill Gates' net worth jump to about $150 million overnight, while making many of his employees millionaires. After the IPO, Microsoft kept adding to its software products lineup by acquiring a company called Forethought, who are known for their product called PowerPoint. Microsoft finally felt like they had enough individual software products to launch a package of these products called Microsoft Works, which would later inspire what is known today as Microsoft Office. This package would include Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and a few other applications. This package was also the first Microsoft product that was truly cross-platform and was available on a variety of computers, like Apple computers. The success of Microsoft Office along with the growth of Windows and Microsoft as a whole made Bill Gates a billionaire. In fact, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire in history at 32 years of age. In 1987, over the next several years, Microsoft would continue to expand its product line in single year, and this all came to a head in 1995, when Microsoft released Windows 95 inches to the public. Windows 95 was viewed as a revolutionary software product for its time, and it is known by many as the birth of modern-day operating systems. It was also responsible for one of the largest marketing campaigns in computer history. Microsoft was packaging its Internet Explorer browser with all of its Windows operating systems, while allegedly pressuring all other computer manufacturers to conform to making Windows its main operating system. In 2001, Microsoft settled with the US government, agreeing to certain restrictions on its business practices. Microsoft expanded into various other markets, including gaming with the Xbox console, cloud services with Microsoft Azure, and search engines with Bing. Windows Vista and Windows 8 were released during this period, with varying degrees of success. Now, when 2013 came around, Microsoft was still worth hundreds of billions of dollars, but it was becoming more of a backseat thought to the other tech companies like Google, Apple, Facebook, Netflix, and Amazon. In 2014, Satya Nadella is now the new CEO of the company, and right after he became CEO, the company decided to purchase a gaming company called Mojang, who are the creators of Minecraft. Microsoft was able to reclaim the title of the most valuable company in the world in 2019, but it hasn't all been positive. Paul Allen resigned from the board of Microsoft in 2000 and hadn't really spent too much time at Microsoft past this date. Unfortunately, Allen's lymphoma returned in 2009, which was treated successfully, and unexpectedly returned in 2018, where he finally succumbed to the disease, but his legacy will live on. Microsoft's history is a story of growth, innovation, legal challenges, and adaptation to changing technology landscapes. The company remains a major player in the global tech industry, with a wide range of products and services that impact both consumers and businesses worldwide, and Bill Gates is widely recognized as a pioneer in the personal computing industry and as a philanthropist committed to addressing some of the world's most pressing issues. His influence extends far beyond Microsoft, and his work in both technology and global health has had a lasting impact on the world. And that's the wrap of our story for today. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like, share and subscribe to our channel, and please turn on the notification bell so you won't miss in our every uploads. There's lots of new content on the way, but until then, thank you so much for watching. You are a legend. I'll see you next time.